Hey, Debbie. How's it going? What's up, everybody? Okay, we're live. We're broadcasting on all 15 channels. I'm just adjusting my AC here. It does still work. The heater is what broke, but the AC feels great. And I've been buzzing around the house a little bit right now, doing dishes, cleaning. You're hanging in. Okay, good. Um, I was outside with Mark earlier today. He brought his chainsaw and he got that tree off my neighbor's fence. He fixed the fence. So I offered him a couple of sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits this morning. And he said, "Hey man, can I take a shower?" You know, he lives in an RV. I mean, it's got a shower in it, but it's not very accommodating. And you know, anytime he's over here, he's welcome to use the shower. And I'm like, "Yeah, man, definitely." He's like, "Thanks." So he got his stuff. He went downstairs, used the shower, came back up, and I'm like, "So what do I owe you?" He's like, "You gave me food, you gave me a shower." He's like, "We're even." I was like, "Thanks, bro." It was really cool, man. He came down. He worked for like an hour, you know, and he got a lot done. I got some video of him. I think you guys are gonna like it. I got some good videos, chainsaw videos, some Rogan destruction videos. Those of you guys that come here because you like the content that I provide for you, and you realize that it is above average content, and it is not just me sitting here. Well, you're in for a treat today because I've got some good video for you guys. So share the video around, let people know we're live. Let's shatter those algorithms and that artificial intelligence, and let that be our common enemy. Okay, just like Terminator, all humans were. Hey, Crazy Karen. All humans had come together to fight a common enemy known as AI. You know, it's not going to be artificial when it's fucking here and it's ruining our lives. I don't think it's artificial at all. I'd say it's SI, shitty intelligence. You know, it never knows what to do. It always gets everything wrong. It always punishes all the wrong people, subverts the message, and it ruins humanity. Yay! Hey, let me give you a great example. AI thinks that Tim Pool is who everyone in America should be listening to on YouTube, and subverts this channel, you know, the one that has all the facts and all the intelligence behind it, you know. Josh G, well, thank you very much. I'm glad that you're happy I'm live. I'm glad that you're here. Lisa, hello. Hello, everybody. But that is our common enemy, and until we lock arms and join each other, it's going to be winning. AI is winning, and we are losing. Humanity is losing. You know, you might not think that until it affects you personally, and that's too bad. You know, because if we didn't have any empathy, we would have never gone and finished off the Germans, the Nazis, and the Japanese in World War II. But we had enough empathy to realize, hey, you know what? It hurts getting fucking sucked into war, doesn't it? And once we got brought into it, we're like, oh yeah, maybe we weren't so empathetic. We kind of got pulled into it because we're reactive. That wasn't a good analogy. My bad. I, Robot was a foreshadowing film. Bro, every dystopian movie that you've ever watched, Terminator, Idiocracy, the movie I just watched last night that I told you guys should all go see, with a weird name, you know, Bird Box, 1984. You know, one of my favorites is Brazil. I mean, come on. You know, AI, the movie AI. It's even got the AI in the title. You know? The list goes on and on and on. I'd love to see a list of all dystopian movies, but it never gets old because it's true. It never gets old because we literally see it happening to us, and I know it might be on a subconscious level for a lot of people like Elon Musk to actually just come around and admit that it's too late. But we have arrived, folks. That dystopian future is here. I'm one of the victims. My show is a victim. You know? At least I think it is. Well, it might just be my show sucks, that my content sucks, and that you guys just don't like it. That might be it. Maybe it's not dystopian at all. Hey, maybe AI is doing exactly what all of you wanted to do by subverting this show. Maybe that makes y'all happy. And you're just not willing to tell me, yeah, Nate, you know, we like watching your show, but we like keeping you at a distance, and we don't want too many people to find out about you because it goes to your head. Yeah, we like you just like this. Thanks, AI. This is y'all. For AI. Nick says, sup, dude? Do you see those fucking new androids? No, what now? Are they androids that are fucking? Your show and content does not suck, says Nick. Fuck AI. Yeah, fuck AI. That's our common enemy. And the quicker people realize that, the quicker we get people on board, the quicker we're all playing ball. But I don't think we're ever going to play ball against AI, man. There's too many people like Elon Musk, and there's too many people out there that love him and suck his dick. And if you're an Elon Musk fan, you're more of a problem than Elon Musk is, and you want to know why? Because maybe if he didn't have all these idiots fucking cheering him on, he wouldn't be so inclined to keep doing what he does. You're the fucking problem. Right on, Karen. I'm looking for my pills. Where is my container of pills, man? I'm on the hunt. Maybe it's on the floor. It's probably on the floor behind the desk. I don't see it up here. It must have fallen behind the counter. Oh, no, here it is. Right behind my torch. Oh, great. Hey, Tim. How's it going? Tim walks in. I glance at the crypto. Man, I was under, you guys. I want everybody to know that when the market crashed this morning, I was negative $1,000 on my value of all of my crypto that I owned. Today, I am $16,000 plus. That's how much my portfolio fluctuated. My portfolio fluctuated $18,000 almost, give or take, today. It went to zero to under zero, up to where it is right now, almost 17K. Diamond hands right here, man. I didn't freak out at all, man. And I want you guys to know I'm here for y'all. You got your Whopper and deleted the app. I never did. I never made it to Burger King. I mean, I could still do it tonight. I could load up Rogie and go out there. I mean, I got the app on my phone. You know, but I just never did it. Kristen made the most incredible turkey pot pie, you guys. She made a whole pie. And, I mean, among other things, but the turkey pot pie was so fucking bomb, and I still have some left in the fridge. I cannot eat a Whopper when I've got a fucking homemade turkey pot pie sitting in the fridge, guys. That's all solidified and congealed and perfect. No, no, no. That's what I eat for lunch and dinner every day. If you had to borrow $1,000 to break even after 400,000 of crypto buys. They took forever. It was slammed. That would have to be a big drop in the market, right? Boy, the market would have to drop 100%. We got 2 Whoppers. Right on, Karen. Kristen from the show. Yes, Kristen from the show. Nick Brown, me either. Dave Campione, I'm with you on that. Turkey pot pie, told you. Turkey pot pie, told you. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I remember that. I was like, no, well, it wasn't in my fridge. Then again, it wasn't in my fridge, bro. It was all her stuff that she brought from her house. You had said you got stuff for turkey pot pie. I was like, no. She brings it over from her place. Congealed turkey pot pie? Barf? Hey, bro, go get yourself a Whopper then, man. 37 cents, man. If you don't like congealed. I mean, what's so wrong about flavors congealing and solidifying? And dude, 3-day-old pizza is the best pizza. You know? Whopper. You're like a little kid, bro. Barf. I'm gonna call you Barf Simpson. Look at his little crossed paws. Like a little skull and bones. I love that. My Beasley. Did I take my pills? No, I did not. Still trying to. It costs $5 for a small soda and medium onion ring. It still costs you $5 if you got the small soda and the fucking medium onion ring? Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? Why you Beasley? Little Beasley? Why you Beasley? So I wanted to go live today at 1 o'clock. Hey, happy 420, everybody. I wanted to go live today at 1 o'clock. And I got to tell you guys, look, if you really want a show, man, at 1 o'clock or it's like noon 30 or whatever, and you want to encourage me, before every show, I pull up Twitter. If it's been hours since any of you have gone on there and liked or retweeted or said anything to me, I sometimes just don't feel motivated to go live. So if you guys appreciate the show and you're wondering why I didn't go live today, it's because I was exhausted by 1 o'clock. I'd been working all morning with Mark. I'd been doing a lot of things. And I got in and I checked Twitter, and not a single retweet, not a single like, not a single comment, nothing. And I said, well, they're not thinking about me. Why should I be thinking about them? That's how I feel. And if you guys would like to encourage me and you would like to play fair, you know, because I'm here 3 times a day, every once in a while it would be nice if you would tune into fucking Twitter and don't leave it all up to Nick Brown to pull your fucking slack. And yes, Karen, I know you're blocked and it's going to stay that way. But for the rest of you, you know, people like Talib that refuse to go support me on Twitter, I just want you to know, when I go there and I just look for fucking support and don't see any of you there, it's not very enticing for me to come in here, sit down, get my coffee, get my lights going, do my fucking hair, get my clothes looking good, do fucking 20 push-ups so I got some fucking guns for you. It's not fucking worth it. I was jonesing hard today. Watched your BHO purge videos for 2013. Bro, if you're jonesing hard, come over to Twitter and retweet me. Do you know if just one of you had retweeted me this afternoon, I would have been here for 1 o'clock show. Just one tweet, man. Just one fucking like. Just one fucking comment. I don't know how many times I have to mention it, but I gotta tell you, man, it's fucking pathetic. Cheers. I can't believe it. You know, I have to say it all the time, and no one ever fucking does anything about it. No one wants to go to Twitter and see all the amazing tweets that I put up. I give you so much great content on Twitter, and none of you want to spend time there with my Twitter stuff. I give you links, I give you videos, I give you pictures, I give you uploads, I give you stories, I give you small, anecdotes. I give you antidotes. I give you anecdotes. I give you everything that sounds like antidote. All of it. Hit the like and subscribe. What exercises do? I do a few. Right now I'm working on push-ups. I'm learning how to do push-ups, actually. It's funny. I just did 20 push-ups before the show. I'm doing curls. And I do shrugs. And I'm doing behind the, lifting like this to get the triceps. And leg lifts, leg pulls, the dips, and and then just, it's not exercise, man. Hiking on my mountain, walking up and down this mountain. Mark drove down. I walked up and down the mountain all day today. That's why I was so tired. Thanks, Nick. That's why I was so tired this afternoon at 1, and that's why I could have used... No, I didn't get an ab stand yet. That's why I could have used a little bit of motivation from you guys to come on at 1 o'clock. It would have been nice if you guys had been thinking about me for a change. Getting into TikTok. I'm on TikTok, man. Nate's Garden Show. Just like Instagram, bro. I'm on TikTok. Nate's Garden Show, Nate's Garden Show. All right. Enough about me. I think this AC has done its job. We'll turn that off. And, wow, what do we have here? Oh, look what I did for you. Look what I did. It's not for me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about dirty water. I don't give a fuck about dirty bong water. I don't, obviously. But for you, for your viewing pleasure, oh, man. So shiny, so clean, so perfect. So glistening, so transparent, so beautiful, so ready to serve and to get us high. All right, I think I'm going to go into some candy, some of that candy. I got some of that cherry pie. Oh, shit. I got a friend, her name is Candy, lives back in Orlando. And, she's, the girl next door, really hot. And, I sent her a picture of me with the beard shaved. I sent to a few of my friends, she's one of them. And out of everyone I sent it to, she didn't respond. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe it'll be a few days before she checks her messenger, and that's cool, whatever. But then I was like, and I thought, dude, maybe she fucking hates it, and she just doesn't know. She doesn't know what to say. So, when you can't say nothing nice, don't say anything at all. That's what I was thinking. I was like, hey, she don't like it. My other friends, all my other friends, everybody responded. They're all like, oh my God, it looks so great. You look so young, blah, blah, blah. Very nice compliments from everybody. But I think the best thing of all was my friend's 3-year-old. Seriously. It said it all, man. It said it all. It made a big difference. So, cool, man. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't this, bro. Cheers, everybody. I don't know how long I'm going to shave for. I think I've made my point. But at the same time, I hate shaving. I fucking hate it. And, I don't know, man. So this morning I woke up, I had a full fucking beard. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy shit. I was looking at my face. I was like, I've turned into my grandfather, man. I got a full fucking beard. Overnight. Overnight. Yeah, I know I got a full beard, but it takes a while to grow it out, but not anymore. Now it's growing really fast. Maybe it's because I let it grow out, and now the follicles are really healthy and big or something. I don't know. Frankie, what's up, buddy? Thank you. No, not that I know of, Karen. I don't think you're blocked on Discord. Okay. All right. Cheers, guys. I want to smoke 420 as a little late. Let's do 710. Let's do 710 first. I don't know. Cheers. Without the hair, it's so easy to do a bong rip because of the seal. So the bong rips are like effortless now. I don't have to pull so hard. They look like they're animated. I'm gonna have some cannabis myself, says Frankie. All right, today's Saturday. I gotta turn my AC back on. That bong rip heated me right back up again. God damn. Okay. In the news, we have got, for your informational's pleasure, the parents of the kid were charged in the shooting. We found that out on the show yesterday. Thank you, Dave Campione, or whoever it was that came in and told us that. Oh, CNN fired Chris Cuomo. Oh, fuck, dude. There it is. There it is, man. It didn't take long, did it? Dude, what they said was, we're suspending him until further notice. Basically, no. They fucking fired him. Wow, that's great. Let's cover that. Shall we? Let's cover that, guys. I'll give you my fucking 2 cents on it. I know you love hearing it so much. Holy shit. I don't think the video is going to play. There's this weird thing going on with CNN videos now, where I have to play another video underneath. Watch. But I'm a hacker and I figure shit out. Watch. Play the second video. Just do that. Right, let it start. Let the video start playing. As soon as the video starts to play, I click the last video. And guess what? Then the original video starts to play. Why? Because I'm smarter than the re-engineers over there at CNN that don't know how to make software work like everyone else does.
To report to you right now about CNN anchor Chris Cuomo. Earlier this week, Cuomo was suspended from CNN after documents revealed he had been involved more than previously known in shaping his brother, former Governor Andrew Cuomo's defense. Chris Cuomo, we should point out, has now been terminated here at CNN. That's the latest breaking news about what's happening here at CNN. I want to go to CNN's Brian Stelter. Brian, obviously this is huge news, not only inside CNN, but for this industry. What can you tell us?
Yes, Chris Cuomo, one of the most popular...
I can tell you this. Everybody else in the whole world's been talking about this except CNN. And now these guys act like they're on the story. Now that they have to report it. They haven't been reporting dick about this. They've been completely silent. So I'm glad CNN fired him, so these assholes here have to talk about it now.
Anchors at CNN, one of the best known names in television news, violated journalistic ethics and norms not once or twice, but many times. And that's ultimately what is the result of today's news, Jim. As you mentioned, Cuomo just terminated by CNN this afternoon.
Hey, Tim Danter, Breitbart News is the equivalent of the National Enquirer. Tim, have you ever heard of the National Enquirer, brother? Breitbart is for right-wing idiots in the United States, just so you know. Breitbart is composed of people like Ben Shapiro and long ago. The guy Steve Bannon. You know, if you have a problem with Ben Shapiro and Steve Bannon, then you'll have a huge problem with Breitbart, because that's who created Breitbart. Right? Breitbart is for people that don't want to hear the facts. They just want to hear spin that feeds their racist narrative. That's what Breitbart is, Tim. I'm just wondering why you asked me about Breitbart. I mean, I certainly hope it wasn't as a recommendation, an alternative to this news source. I would take this news source over Breitbart until the day I died, bro. It's the best goddamn advice you'll ever get. You know people who think anybody that I know that I could talk to, Tim, that I could bring them down, bro. I could talk them down. You know, they're up there flying around in a 747. They got to land, bro. I could fucking land that plane. As long as they're reading Breitbart, bro, they're just flying around in circles up there. They ain't going nowhere. Oh, it's nobody I know? Bro, get them to watch my show. And get me to talk about this when they're watching. Let's talk about Ben Shapiro narrative. Let's talk about Steve Bannon narrative. And then let's talk about Breitbart. Former, what was it? Editor at large. What was Ben Shapiro's title? Former editor-in-chief at Breitbart News. Right? Wasn't he the editor-in-chief? Who was Steve Bannon for Breitbart? Let's Google that shit. Dude, Steve fucking Bannon, bro. I mean, Steve January 6th Bannon. He's a psycho. Steve Bannon's former position at Breitbart News. He co-founded Breitbart as a far-right website, which he described in 2016 as a platform for the alternative right. In 2016, Bannon became the chief executive officer of Trump's 2016 presidential campaign, was appointed chief strategist and senior counselor to the president following Trump's election. He fucking co-founded Breitbart, bro. Now that I did not know. And bro, Breitbart is the monster to Steve Bannon's Dr. Frankenstein. You tell anybody that's watching Breitbart News they need to come watch me. Let's talk about Ben Shapiro. Let's talk about Steve Bannon. You know, you want to talk about people who only see their side of things, that will completely hide facts that go against their narrative. That's so dangerous. That's why people fucking hate me so much. Because at some point, I'm going to play both sides of everything. Because there's facts on both sides of everything. And it's going to go against someone's narrative. And they're going to get all butthurt. Fucking Breitbart is 100% right-wing narrative, bro. Just like Donald Trump was. Just like Ben Shapiro is. Just like Steve Bannon is. That Breitbart is an extension of Ben Shapiro and Steve Bannon. I don't know if Ben Shapiro and I ever agreed on anything. He is, thank you, Pro Dragon. He hates people. You know, if you can't take care of yourself, he thinks you should die in the street, suffering. Ben Shapiro. He doesn't think the government should assist you. Ben Shapiro. We should listen to Ben Shapiro talk about government assistance programs. Hey, Tim, how do your friends feel about government assistance programs that help the poor, hungry, you know, somebody was born without arms or something and that, you know, they're unable to take care of themselves for whatever reason? How do your friends feel about government assistance programs, you know, in Canada, like health care that's provided by the government for free? How do they feel about that? That's a good question. Because Ben Shapiro is on the opposite side of all of that. And we could find a video of him talking about government programs, government-sponsored programs for people in need, and see what he has to say about that. And look, I'm in no way defending CNN. They play narrative all day too. The thing is, you'll get more facts out of this company than you will out of Breitbart. You're just going to get fucking... Well, you'll get facts from Breitbart. Oh, you'll be like, yeah, that's a fact, Nay. That's a fact, Nay. That's a fact, Nay. Yeah, that's true. But you will only get one side of the argument. And they won't ever discuss the other side, which is full of facts that are the argument to their facts. And that's fair to say. At least here, you'll get a little bit less of that. But it's spin on both ends. But I'll take my news from this. You know, they'll literally on Breitbart, they'll show you the stuff that's going on. They'll show you videos of things. You know, this black person killed this black person. Look, this black person did something bad. They'll show you a lot of that stuff. You know, look what this black person did. It's kind of funny, isn't it? It's kind of funny. They'll focus on things for a specific reason. And, you know, they will too. Just to a lesser extent. But they will too. I can't defend them. You know? Out of the three of those guys, you know, Bob Costas is the only reputable guy on that screen right now. And at the same time, I mean, you gotta love a guy who repeatedly went to Trump rallies and confronted people. And I will give that guy credit all day for what he did at Trump rallies. If you haven't seen this guy's work right here at the Trump rally stuff, you know, I think his name's Bob Costas. Correct me if I'm wrong. Google that. Google his name and Trump rallies reporting. He reported from dozens of them. And people would get in his face and people would threaten him and scream at him. And he'd keep going. And I'm telling you, that's the kind of reporting that I can really appreciate. You know, I want to see how fucking psychotic those people are. I want to see it from his point of view. You know, from the only person at that entire Trump rally with any fucking sanity. I'm kind of curious to see what he's seeing. You know, to see how those people are reacting, to see what's going on. They brought a lot of that. And he brought a lot of that. Brian Stelter, he's a fucking bag of goddamn used carpet dust.
And here's the statement from management explaining the decision, saying Chris Cuomo was suspended earlier this week pending further evaluation of new information.
Right, I told you, I reported on this to y'all.
Involvement with his brother's defense. We retained a respected law firm to conduct the review and have terminated him effective immediately. While in the process of that review, additional information has come to light. Despite the termination, we will investigate as appropriate. So this is a big surprise for a lot of people. Jim, I didn't expect to be on with you this evening talking about this breaking news, but we did know that Cuomo had been suspended, not just, you know...
Of course you didn't, bro, because you haven't been reporting on it like you should have been. And if you'd been reporting on it, you would have been expecting this, especially because you're an insider at CNN. So it's just fucking hilarious that Brian Stelter just said that. So, hey, let's go ahead and listen to Brian Stelter lie right to our faces a few times. Can we please listen?
For a week, not in the kind of way that Cuomo had been suspended, not just, you know, for a week. To be on with you this evening talking about this breaking news. I didn't expect to be on with you this evening talking about this breaking news. People, Jim, I didn't expect to be on with you this evening talking about this breaking news, but we did know. People, Jim, I didn't expect to be on with you this evening talking about this breaking news.
And Costas has to sit there and act like he doesn't know either. And he knows too. They knew that they were going to do breaking news, and they knew that they talked about this. And, okay. I'm just going to present a couple of facts here for you guys, all right? And I want you to pay attention. Because this is going to be a little fun, actually. Look at Brian Stelter's fucking suit. Look at his pressed shirt and his selected tie, his made up face, his non-shiny bald head that isn't reflecting any light at all. It's magical. It's as if he's got some sort of, I don't know, caked on makeup on his fucking entire face. It's almost as if he was professionally made up before he left the office today at work, came home, and just sat down to do this breaking news. I don't know, just me doing this, folks, but if you'll notice something that I noticed, when Brian Stelter says it, he's got a fucking tell up top, where he looks down away from the camera. Look at him, scrunching up his face so you can't see his eyes. He's like, oh, we're all lying right now. Okay. And I want you to look at Costas's face while Stelter is lying. Watch. He's like all concerned. Like, oh, I better show a lot of concern and act like, yeah, he didn't know. And I better act like I didn't know that this was coming down the pike. Okay. All right. Watch Costas.
But we did know that despite the termination, we will investigate as appropriate. So this is a big surprise for a lot of people. Jim, I didn't expect to be on with you this evening talking about this breaking news, but we did know. People,
yeah,
Jim,
bullshit.
I didn't expect to be on with you this evening talking about this breaking news, but we did know that Cuomo had been suspended, not just, you know, for a... Jim,
looks
I didn't
down
expect to be on with you this evening talking about this break.
Looks down at the monitor, and he's not looking at Brian. He's looking at himself in the monitor to realize that he's trying to cover up his lion eyes right now because he knows Brian is lying. Lying Brian. He's at it again. And there's Bob. Oh, Bob. Poor Bob. You know what? This has some more time left on it. Let's see what else happens here. I'm kind of curious.
But we did know that Cuomo had been suspended, not just, you know, for a week, not in the kind of way that's a fake suspension to take pressure off CNN. This was a real suspension. He was put on the bench indefinitely while management conducted a review. What we didn't know until tonight, Jim, is that
management conducted a review. What we didn't know until tonight was, oh, Jim, I'm saying Bob. The guy's name is Jim Acosta, not Bob Costas. My bad. Jim Acosta, everybody. Sure, but the beard, but cut the hair too. But looking at you, I feel it's time to play the field again when you're ready. If you're still doing this for the... Billy, do you want me to unblock Randy now? Do you want me to unblock Randy, Billy? Is that why you said that? Get with me on that. Let me know. Oh my God, dude. Listen, Billy, I love you like a brother. I do. But please refrain from referring to women like that, bro. Please. I don't like that. Okay? Is that all right? And as far as me playing the field and all, you know, I learned a long time ago not to fucking look. Not to go out and search. And I don't. So, Billy, did we lose you? Is there any other type of suspension other than a real one? I don't know. Let's see what he says.
Is it an outside law firm?
Bro, I wasn't fond of Cuomo either. I would watch his show for the news. And to be... Men have tails too. Don't unblock Randy. Okay. Men have tails too. Is that how gay men refer to each other? Yo, bro. Yo. Not yo, bro. It's Bruce, David, come here now. Are you gonna go out and get some tail tonight, boys? You're right. It works both ways. Oh, bro. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Gay guys totally say that shit. You know they do. Oh, listen to her girlfriend. I totally got some tail last night. Oh, I bet you got some tail. Billy, you make a very good point. All right. Don't unblock Randy. I just love our rapport, bro. Anyway, what I was going to say about Cuomo, I hate his fucking brother, all right? I liked the rapport that he had with Don Lemon in between shows, and I like Chris Cuomo's aggressiveness around people and when he's reporting. I like that he'll get up in somebody's face when he's in public and somebody's talking shit to him, and he'll go right up in their face and be like, dude, I'll throw you down these fucking stairs. He said that to somebody, and I got a lot of respect for someone who'll do that. It reminds me of my father, because my father was like that. So I'm not saying that Chris Cuomo is, a father figure to me. He's not. But I like that in people, man. I like that aggressiveness. I like that he was an aggressive reporter. I would like to see him totally lose his fucking job and never work in this industry again. He's as crooked as they come, so fuck that motherfucker. I'm just pointing out some things about the guy that I had respect for. All right? And yeah, my dad knocked a dude out in front of my mom once.
Also came in, and that the law firm went through the thousands of pages of text messages and sworn testimony that was released back on Monday. So there was clearly something in those documents that was found to be a serious breach of standards and practices. Of course, it was known months ago that Chris Cuomo was helping his brother, talking to his brother, while his brother was trying to hold on to the governorship and defending himself amid sexual harassment allegations. But what we learned this week in those text messages and in that sworn testimony was that he basically was acting like a staffer. He was like an unpaid staffer for the governor, and he was doing that at the same time he was working for CNN. Now, there is one part of the statement, Jim.
It's like the way he says it, he's acting like he's feigning like he's just learning all of this hot information right now. You know?
we don't know anything about. Now, just to be completely transparent with the audience, it says there's additional information that also came.
Dude, when this guy says just to be transparent with the audience, it does not ring true at all. I don't detect the transparency here ever.
To light sometime this week. We don't know what that is. I've asked. There's no answers coming on what that could be. What we do know is that Cuomo was terminated earlier today. We know in the past, I have reached out to Chris, asked him for comment, and have not heard back yet. We know in the past he has said he always put family first, and he said he was sorry to put his CNN colleagues in a difficult situation. Now that difficult situation will not exist because Chris Cuomo has been terminated.
And Brian, do we know when this new information?
Oh, did you guys? That was fucking rough. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? He just threw that right in Chris Cuomo's face. That was a big fuck you to Chris Cuomo. Did you guys catch that? Who caught the fuck you? I want to see if any of you were paying attention. Look, if you did not catch the fuck you to Chris Cuomo, give me a 1 in the chat right now. It's the very last thing he said. You want to watch a real... He's a hoot. Oh, yeah? No, I don't, Killer GB, but thanks, bro. Tim Danter, you didn't catch it. You did not catch it. What Brian Stelter said was, Chris is apologizing for putting all of us here at CNN in a tough situation. But now that he's been fired, we're not in a tough situation at all. Fuck you, Chris. Dude, he's got something going on. Maybe he's mad at Chris for these activities, or maybe there's something else going on there. Maybe Chris once got in his face. But you guys listen to this one more time.
You know, in the past, he has said he always put family first, and he said he was sorry to put his CNN colleagues in a difficult situation. Now that difficult situation will not exist because Chris Cuomo has been terminated.
My cat's looking at me. Was that a cat fight? Rogie slept through it. He loves saying that line. That's rough, man. I mean, he really just told Chris Cuomo to go fuck himself. He's like, your apology means nothing to us. You're fired now, and we're not hurt at all. Listen to him say it one more time.
On what that could be. What we do know is that Cuomo was terminated earlier today. We know in the past, I have reached out to Chris, asked him for comment, and have not heard back yet. We know in the past he has said he always put family first.
That's what it was! He asked Chris Cuomo for comment and couldn't get any, and now he's fucking pissed at him. That's what it was. He's literally said it right there before he says this part. We've reached out to Chris for comment, he didn't give us any. There you go.
Sometime this week. We don't know what that is. I've asked. There's no answers coming on what that could be. What we do know is that Cuomo was terminated earlier today. We know in the past, I have reached out to Chris, asked him for comment, and have not heard back yet. We know earlier today. We know in the past, I have reached out to Chris, asked him for comment, and have not heard back yet. I have reached out to Chris, asked him for comment, and have not heard back yet. We know in the past he has said he always. I have reached out to Chris, asked him for comment, and have not heard back yet. We know in the past he has said he always put family first, and he said he was sorry to put his CNN colleagues in a difficult situation. Now that difficult situation will not exist because Chris Cuomo has been terminated.
And Brian, do we know when this new information?
Dude, you would think that as a colleague and friend, you'd still be in a difficult situation. Just have to answer questions and, offer support somehow. Dude, this is complete abandonment. They're completely abandoning him. They're stabbing him in his back on his way out the door. Hey, man, It's a fucking cutthroat business, bro. That's what happens. Brian Stelter just plays right into it, man.
Might be brought out to the public, and will.
You know, there's no this is let me put it this way. This is complete bias by Brian Stelter. He is showing complete bias and anger over this and unprofessionalism that he's known for. He's just showing his ass like he always is. He should just put a big crack right here across his stupid bald head, because that's all he's doing is showing fucking ass crack.
Have a sense as to what this additional information was?
And I don't know actually if it ever will. I think that's very much unclear. You know, certainly in the years I've spent covering media, we know that companies try to keep these things as private as possible, but this is playing out on a very public stage because of Chris Cuomo's prominence and because of his relationship with his brother. I think this may be a situation, Jim, just drawing on my years as a media reporter, I think this may be a situation where it was death by 1,000 cuts, where there were just so many headaches time and time again involving Chris Cuomo.
What?
That even though many viewers loved watching Cuomo.
Dude. Jim Acosta has his eyes closed while Homeboy is saying this. Headaches.
Death by 1,000 cuts, where there were just so many headaches time and time again involving Chris Cuomo. Where there were just so many headaches time and time again involving Chris Cuomo, that even though many viewers loved watching Cuomo 1,000 cuts, where there were just so many headaches time and time again involving Chris Cuomo, that even though many viewers loved watching Cuomo Prime Time, looked forward to his show, he was causing so many headaches for the network and for CNN staffers that ultimately this decision was reached. That's just drawing on my background, covering other stories like this. I do think, this is a moment where journalistic ethics are at play, and I know there were many CNN staffers very unhappy with the situation, very frustrated by Chris Cuomo. At the same time, Jim, I was hearing from some fans of Chris, some viewers who said, we understood he was looking out for his family. This was always a very complicated situation.
For you.
But I think the text messages and the documents this week showing that he was very deeply
now it's
involved,
black and white for everybody, huh?
Office, very improperly working with the aides. That was ultimately why this decision was announced tonight.
Wow. Wow, bro. I'm telling you. $48.8. There's an article here. Bitcoin plunges overnight. A plumber found cash and checks stashed in a wall at Joel Osteen's megachurch. It's weird. Hey, Pinoy Grower, what's up, son? How's it going, G? Huh.
We have an active shooter incident. So far, we do have confirmed injuries.
She's still sticking with the abusive relationship story, Elizabeth Holmes. It's all his fault. She lacked the intent to deceive. What? She was deceiving everybody. She's deceiving you right now. She's on the stand right now crying about this shit. Elizabeth Holmes. Oh yeah, fucking play that goddamn card. You only want to fucking go public with that shit when it suits you, right? He disciplined her eating, her voice, and her image. Oh, bullshit. Oh my god. He also isolated her from others. He would get very upset if I was with my family because he said it was a distraction to the business. Uh But she did say that he did not control her interactions with investors, journalists, retail executives, or board members. Just that he impacted everything about who she was. Her voice, her eating, and her image. Whatever. I know the outcome of every encounter. Sounds like somebody's been listening to a self-help fucking video. So, okay, he was abusing her. Does that give her an excuse to rip people off for fucking billions of dollars because she was in an abusive relationship? No, it doesn't. They're non-relatable. Those are non-relatable things. You know, just because you're in an abusive relationship doesn't mean you get to go out and rob people. Sorry. It doesn't work like that. You don't get to use that as an excuse for your actions. Alright, you guys aren't keeping up with me. I can see that. We've been live for an hour, and you guys are not even talking to me. Okay. Alright, I'll call it. I'll see you guys later, maybe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye now. Wish there were more of you here, man. Yeah, I'm out of coffee. Sucks to be us. Barely anybody here. I will not see you on Twitter, I'm sure, like I never do.